Students, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Today going to take the class from the economics chapter 3 national income. Chapter 3 national income. So everyone should open that chapter. Today we have to discuss how the national income calculated, what is the benefit of calculating the national income, and which are the methods we can collect the national income, concept of the national income, and some other related points we can study from this chapter. Contribution, different sectors contribution to the national income, primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector, its contribution, how the national income calculated in India. Every points we can study in this chapter, and I request you to listen the video from first to last and prepare the notes properly. After this class, we have to start class from the part second. So I request every students to buy the textbook, part second test from book from the school, and we have to finish some more lessons from there before the examination. Some selected chapters we have to teach from that part second. So now we can go to the screen record. Okay. This is the chapter national income. National income, Indian rupee symbol given, and just fine front page of this chapter is this national income. So here, what is the national income is the definition given here. What is the family income? Income of the individual and the family as well as source of their income. Family income is the income of the each member of the families from the different sources in a particular year is known as annual income of the family. That you know that ration card everywhere asking annual income of the family. So the total income of the each member of the family earned from the different sources is known as family income. Likewise, the total income received by the country in 1 year is known as national income of that nation or that country. It is amount earned from the production of goods and services in a country during the year. This is mainly from the agriculture sector, industrial sector, and service sector. Please note these points. So here annual income of the country 1 year's total income received by a country. These points you have to write. Okay. Total income received by a country the total income received by a country in 1 year is its national income. It is the amount earned from the production of goods and services in a country. This is received mainly from the agriculture sector, industrial sector, service sector. Its contribution altogether is known as adding up these three sectors income, we get national income. When we calculate the money value of the goods and services produced in a country during the particular year, we get the national income. The money value produced in a from the agriculture sector, industrial sector, and service sector, that is altogether adding sum of that is known as national income. Now see, this is the calculation national income in $1 billion 2010, 13 and 14 of the different countries. List is there, please watch that. Find out the country which having the highest and the lowest national income. There is one question given here, one question, try to answer these questions. Okay. Compared to which country have achieved economic growth, means more income, that's all question, please try. And now this is very important, please note, this question is very important, this one, okay, very important. What is this? What are the objectives of calculating the national income? Why we need to calculate the national income? To assess the contribution of the different sectors in the economy. How much from the agriculture, how much from industries, how much from the service sector. Service sector includes banking, insurance, trade, business, everything. Industrial sector includes the production of goods, services, factories, construction, all. Agriculture is cultivation, animal husbandry, and fishing, all comes under agriculture, under that primary sector. Okay. So to assess അറിയാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് the contribution from different sectors in the economy, എവിടെ നിന്ന് എത്ര പൈസയാണ് ഇൻകം ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത് എന്ന് അറിയാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് we are calculating the national income. And second one, to study the problem faced by the economy. We have to study what happened to the agriculture sector, what happened to industry sector, what happened to service sector. We can study from this calculation, and this helping for the government to planning and implementing different projects. ഗവൺമെൻറ് പൈസ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് പ്രൊജക്റ്റ് പ്ലാൻ ഇടാൻ പറ്റും, അതും ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് മനസ്സിലാവും. ടു ഫൈൻഡ് ഔട്ട് ദ ലിമിറ്റേഷൻസ് ആൻഡ് അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജസ് ഓഫ് എക്കണോമിക് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് ലൈക്ക് പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ, കൺസംഷൻ, ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂഷൻ, ഓൾ വി ക്യാൻ സ്റ്റഡി ഫ്രം ദിസ് calculation of the national income. Okay. There are some important concept of the national income. One, gross national product. Gross national product, GDP, GNP. GNP. And then the second one is the GDP. Third one is NNP. Next one, PCI, per capita income. Per capita income. This is the concept. See, this is the first concept, GNP. Okay. Gross national product is important concept of national income. It is calculated on the basis of the final goods and services produced in a country. Final product, the value of the final goods and services produced in the country. The product that are available for consumption are called final product. For example, we manufacture shirt using raw materials such as cloth, thread, and buttons. Here the shirt is the final product for consumption. Right now, we are using the shirt and all the materials, all the product like that. We are using the different other products for making one product, fine product. Here shirt, we are using shirt, but we are using the raw materials such as cloth used, thread used, buttons used, color used, and we got a shirt. The shirt is the final product here. The money value final product is taken into account for calculating the gross national product, GNP. While calculating the money value of shirt, the value of raw materials such as button, cloth included. Thus, the money value of final goods and services produced gross national product. GNP is the calculated in a financial year from 1st April to 31. So you write what is GNP, the product from here you write. Okay, example also you can write. The product that are used, product from here, the product that available for consumption are called final product. No, from here it is calculated, which it is means gross national product is calculated on the basis of final goods and services produced in a country. The product that are available for consumption are called final product. If you need, write example of the shirt also you can write. Okay, till here you have to write this much answer. Okay, next one is that GDP. GDP how calculated? The GDP of the country is total money value of the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory during the financial year. Within the domestic territory. See here the money value of the GDP product most concept sector. The GDP of the country is the total money value of the final goods and services produced within the domestic country during the financial year. Okay, till here you are right. The GDP, gross domestic product, is the total money value of the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory during the financial year. Till there you have to write. The income of the people working abroad and the profit institution and firms operating abroad will not be included while calculated in the gross domestic product. For example, suppose here given, suppose an Indian, don't write, read once. Okay, suppose an Indian firm operates in America. The profit of that institution will not be included in that gross domestic product of America, but in the gross national product of the India. The profit of the institution will be included in the gross domestic product of the America, but in the gross national product of India. Got this point? If you have a company, an Indian firm operates in America, the income of the people working in abroad, any other nation abroad, Gulf countries or German, France or America, and the profit of the institution and firms operating abroad will not be included while calculating the gross domestic. Here that not calculated. For example, suppose an Indian firm operates in America. Indian firms operating in America, the profit of the institution will not be included in the gross domestic product of the America. The profit of the institution will be included in the gross domestic product of the America because that company is in America. But in the gross domestic product of the India, gross national product of the India, ഡൊമാസ്റ്റിക് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ആ കമ്പനി ഏത് നാട്ടിലുണ്ട് ആ നാട്ടിലാണ് ആ കണക്കൂട്ടുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ ഗ്രോസ് നാഷണൽ പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് ആകുമ്പോൾ ആ നാട് എവിടുത്തതാണ് ആ കമ്പനി ആ പൈസയും അവിടെ കൂട്ടും, ആ നാട്ടിൽ കൂട്ടും. ഇപ്പോൾ അമേരിക്കൻ ഇന്ത്യൻ്റെ കമ്പനി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടുത്തെ ഡൊമാസ്റ്റിക് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റിൽ എന്താക്കൂല കൂട്ടില്ല. The profit of the institution will be included in the gross domestic product of the America, not ഇന്ത്യൻ്റെ കമ്പനി അമേരിക്കയിലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്താവില്ല, അമേരിക്കയിൽ കണക്കൂട്ടും, ഇന്ത്യ കണക്കൂട്ടില്ല. ബട്ട് ഇൻ ദ ഗ്രോസ് നാഷണൽ പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ it included in the gross domestic product, it will be included in the gross domestic product of America and but in the gross national product of India. നമ്മൾ ജി എൻ പി ആക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മളിൽ കൂട്ടും, ജി ഡി പി ആക്കുമ്പോൾ കവറിൽ കൂട്ടും. മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? ഓക്കെ. നെറ്റ് നാഷണൽ പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് ഈസ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ, എൻ എൻ പി. If the purchase computer and sell the next year, if you purchase one computer and sell the next year, will you get the same amount that you spent while purchasing it? Not getting. If you bought a two-wheeler, scooty or bike or a car and selling next year, will you get the same amount next year? No. We get the reduction, or we will lose some amount, lost some amount. That amount is known as depreciation. Wear and tears. The remedy for the amount reduced for wear and tear because of the use, its value decreasing. No. So that should be when the deduction depreciation charges from the gross national product, we get the net national product. Definition is given here. See here, definition: net national product is equal to gross national product minus depreciation. Gross national product minus GNP minus depreciation. Next one is the per capita income. Per capita income. We get per capita income, total income per head, how much getting to a individual person. Definition given. Okay, very important. Per capita income is equal to national income divided by total population. Total income divided by total population. At that time, each person will get his share of income, or per head how much that will come. So that is per capita income. ഓരോ ആൾക്ക് എത്ര വരുന്നുണ്ട് നോക്കുന്നതാണ് per capita income. Okay, this also helps to calculate the national income. And how the national income calculated? The economic condition of the country is calculated on the basis of the national income. This is how calculated the national income. Economic condition of the country is calculated on the basis of the national income. If the national income is good, the country is good. And production, economic prosperity. When production increases, the rewards of the factors for production: land, labor, capital and organization. 4 factors are land, labor, capital, organization, and in return land rent, labor wage, capital interest, and profit gets from the final organization. That is the factors of production: land, labor, capital, organization. Note this point. Okay, land, labor, capital, organization. Land, return rent, labor wages, capital interest, organization profit. Production method, expenditure method and income method are the 4 methods of national income. Please note this as 3 methods of calculation of the national income. 3 methods. Okay, now product method and income method and expenditure method. Please note the definition for that. Okay. Difficulties: national income calculation is very difficult. Very important point. This national income calculation is very difficult task. difficulties of calculating the national income. CSO, Central Statistics Office, is the official agency that estimates the national income of India. The estimation is done mainly in the purpose of planning and development activities. Now see how the national income, why it is difficult. Tough job. It is challenged by practicing ideological issues. So the first point, this first one, lack of reliable statistical data creates difficulty in estimating the national income. അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് വിശ്വസിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുള്ള ഡാറ്റാസ് ആരുടെ കയ്യിലും ഇല്ല. ഡാറ്റ ക്രിയേഴ്സ് ആരുടെ കയ്യിലും ഇല്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഇൻകം ചോദിച്ചിട്ട് എന്തെല്ലാം ആൾക്കാർ പറയും. അവർ അതിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ അവരെ കണക്കില്ലാത്ത, അവരെ കയ്യിൽ റെക്കോർഡ്സ് ഇല്ല. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു നാഷണൽ ഇൻകം കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ ഡിഫിക്കൾട്ട്. സെക്കൻഡ്, ദർ ഈസ് എ ചാൻസ് ഓഫ് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റിംഗ് ദ മണി വാല്യൂ ഓഫ് ഗൂഡ്സ് ആൻഡ് സർവീസസ് മോർ ദൻ വൺ ഡബിൾ കൗണ്ടിങ് വൈൽ ദേ പാസ് ത്രൂ ദ ഡിഫറൻസസ് ഓഫ് ദ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ. ഒരു വസ്തു പിന്നെ ഒരു വസ്തു ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ആക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു വസ്തുവിന് ഒരാടുത്ത് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ആക്കും. പിന്നെ ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ബട്ടൺസ്, ത്രെഡ്, ക്ലോത്ത്, that all included in shirt. But here also separate double counting. Sometimes some works, some product comes double. So now see mobiles battery one place and its cover and screens. So that separately counting. Sometimes it all together also counting. So it is difficult to make them separate. Okay, then third one, service of housewives is not included in national income. Service of the how the men going to job and working outside and his salary only, his job only counted in national income. But women's doing lot of work at home. പെണ്ണുങ്ങൾ ഒരുപാട് പണി ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. പുര ക്ലീൻ ആക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, അടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, വാരുന്നുണ്ട്, ഫുഡ് ആക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ആ പൈസ അവരെ പണിനെ, അതവർ ചെയ്യുന്ന പണിയല്ലേ, അതിനെ കണക്ക് കൂട്ടുന്നില്ല എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതും കണക്ക് കൂട്ടണമല്ലോ നാഷണൽ ഇൻകം വരുമ്പോൾ. ദേ ആർ ഡൂയിങ് വർക്ക്. ഇഫ് ദേ ഹാവ് ടു ഡു വിത്ത് മേക്ക് ബൈ ദാറ്റ് വർക്ക് വിത്ത് അതേഴ്സ്, ദേ ഹാവ് ടു പേ മണി, so that they are doing different delicious food, nobody paying them, but they are doing work, but it is not counted. Housewives works, so it is difficult. And the production of the next one, the production of goods for self consumption is not included in the estimation of national income. In our vegetable garden we are producing many goods, we are eating, then taking and eating, but it is not counted in a production, and that not comes to the market, and that not. And the next one, ignorance and illiteracy of the people create problem in collecting. People ignore, they do not have calculation, they don't know the methods, how to write the accounts and how to keep the records. That's nothing. They don't know the illiterate people, അനക്ഷരസ്ഥർ, വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ഇല്ലാത്തവർക്ക് ഇതെല്ലാം ചെയ്യാൻ ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. The practical difficulty in assessing the money value of the service implement and correct estimation of the national income. These points you have to write. Okay. Next one is the sectoral contribution is given, each sectors, and growth of the knowledge sector, ICT all given. So this main points all I concluded explain. That's only here main points about the lesson. And if you have any problem regarding this lesson, you come to Google Meet class and you can ask them. Okay, don't hesitate. The national income, in this national income we studied what is, why we have to study why you have to calculate a national income, and concept of the national income. And next we studied different concept we studied, and methods of calculation of national income. And lastly we studied national income calculation is difficulty, why it is difficult, a tough job. These points we discussed. So prepare the notes and in next class we can start the causes from this part second. Bye bye, see you. Okay.